Hey, you!
You don't say.
He simply talks too much.
Hey, you!
That's not what I heard.
One more thing.
Listen,
Really,
kid,
how interesting.
I've got
Is that what I
important
heard?
things to do right now. We'll talk
Really?
again later,
Interesting.
got
It's
it?
going to get even worse. That's what I've always said.
I am Hacker,
How interesting.
the weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days,
Eyewitness.
especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
Believe that.
Tell me more about the area around the city.
That's not
It's
what
gotten
has
too
been.
dangerous out there, because of the bandits for one thing, and also on account of wild beasts. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
He had better.
Do you know anything about the Paladins?
Yes,
Someone's
those
gotta
guys
do
are ruining
what's
my
terrible.
business. All you can buy in this entire town is
Now
a
that's
short
typical,
sword at
isn't it?
most. They've helped themselves to anything that's longer than a foot and a half. In return,
Who says things?
I now get to live in the hotel free of charge.
He'd better shut up.
That's what I've always said.
Where do you get your weapons from?
Harad the smith has been my supplier up to now. Now all he does is make stuff for the paladins. He works for those guys day and night like a
That's what I've
madman.
always said.
Go
without
away, don't
pay.
tell me that.
He thinks it's his duty. All I can offer you now is my remaining stock.
I can't take
What
it.
do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Corinus?
That's
I have
not
seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here.
Works all day.
I think his name is Joe. He
That's what
bragged
I've
that he would
always
soon
said.
come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the
That's not
city
what I heard.
towers where the militia keep their arms.
That's not what I
I haven't
heard.
seen him since,
what my husband
even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia. I thought that maybe he had been caught and thrown into the dungeon, but Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking about. He didn't even know the fella.
That's not what I
What do
heard.
you know about the bandits?
What do I know about them?
Someone's got to do.
They
the
robbed me on my
resistance.
way to the city. And I'm not the only
These are
one.
bad times.
They've been up to their tricks for quite a while. The militia tried to track them
With my
down,
own eyes.
but without any success.
I can't take care of it.
Really, how interesting.
Do you know who in the militia took part in the search?
The fellow's name is Pablo. He and a few others went looking for the bandits, but they didn't find them.
Do you know where I can find Pablo?
Say,
He patrols around the city.
if I hadn't
You'll
seen
find him either at the Temple Square or in the lower part of town,
Really? How interesting.
Where did they hold you up?
near Akil's
Go
farm.
away, don't tell me that.
Just go out of the city gate from here.
You don't
Follow the
say.
road to the right.
Interesting.
After a while, you'll get to a few steps. The bastards came from there.
Honestly,
I bet they have their hideout back there in the woods.
And it's gonna get even worse.
I'll deal with it.
What? You want to take on the
He'd better
bandits?
Shut
That's
up.
an
By yourself? You're quite a good fighter, huh?
How much is the matter worth to you?
That's a dangerous business. Well,
says
it's all right with me. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces if you defeat the bandits.
Show me your wares.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Really? How interesting.
That's
Inos
not
be
what I
with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler,
believe that.
then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
Somebody stole from you.
Now that's
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaru, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street.
Shut up.
I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked
Didn't
away
tell
for a
this to
moment,
anyone.
and my purse was gone.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
What do you know about the Thieves Guild?
Listen, if you get my gold back for me from that Rengaru fellow, I'll tell you what I know.
always said.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh, and why would you do that?
That's not what I heard.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I'm looking for clues to the Thieves Guild.
Keep
I might
everything
well be able to
himself.
help you. Listen, if you get my gold back for me from that
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. That's quite a lot in these crappy times.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the
I
act.
don't believe
And when I noticed my purse was missing, the bastard was already gone.
Tell this to anyone.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
Really, how interesting.
Who says things like that?
I can't take care of everything.
Jorah says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of
Can't keep
here!
anything to himself.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief and that... And now, you tell me who you are.
I'm nothing but a poor wretch, trying to make ends meet one way or another. Well, what else can I do? I can't find a job in town.
All right, I see. Spare me your whining. You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
Why would I want to do that?
In the city, it's always good to know the right people and to stay on their good side. I could put in a good word for you. I can't and won't say more. The rest is up to you.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
By reason of the imminent danger of an attack by orcs, each inhabitant of the city is to prepare himself accordingly. Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately and to arm himself.
I know nothing about picking locks. About the thief.
Yes, how's it going? Have you caught him? And much more importantly, do you have my gold?
He got away from me.
And what about my gold? Did he get away with it?
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Innos be praised. There is still justice in the city.
What do you know about the Thieves' Guild?
Right, listen up. You haven't heard anything of what I'm about to tell you from me, capiche? There are shady characters who frequent the Dockside Inn. I bet the landlord knows a thing or two. If you're planning to track down the thieves, you should go talk to him. You could act like you're up to something crooked, for example. Maybe he'll fall for it, but be very careful. These people are not to be trifled with.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
But I already gave you a valuable hint that should suffice as reward for you. If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back to my customers.
Show me your wares.
Can't rely on that.
I can't believe that.
That was no big deal.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar...
What do you know about the bandits?
They've all come from that blasted mining colony. But there are several splinter groups. Some are holed up in the mountains, and others have joined up with NotR, the landowner. But it's the bandits outside of town who cause the most problems. They're the reason that none of the merchants venture beyond the city gates now.
What do you know about the bandits who robbed Hakon the merchant?
Oh, that matter. Don't remind me. As far as we know, they're responsible for a lot of the attacks on merchants. Those rats have crawled into their holes and don't dare come out again. Once we were able to track them down and follow them, but we broke off pursuit in the woods outside the city. There's too many beasts roaming around there. It's much too dangerous. But there's one more thing. A few of the stolen goods have shown up in Corinus.
This means that they know how they can smuggle the wares into town and sell them.
Yeah, we suspect they have a fence in the city, but we haven't been able to catch the guy yet. If you find out anything about the business, remember Lord Andre has posted a bounty for the fence.
Where did the bandits who had my wanted poster come from?
We picked them up near the landowner's place, but they didn't look like Onar's people. I think they're part of a smaller group which is holed up in the mountains near Onar's farm. But if you intend to go there, let me warn you, those cutthroats make short work of everyone.
I'll remember that.
War upon the land of Adonis, and the wrath of the gods was with them.
About the plants,
If you cannot handle that by yourself, you won't be any good as an alchemist either.
I've got all the plants I was supposed to bring you.
What? You're pulling my leg, right? By Adonis. It's all there, all right. Who knows? Maybe someday you could make a decent alchemist after all.
I want to sign up with one of the other masters.
You have come to ask my approval? As far as I'm concerned, you can sign up with whoever you like.
Show me your wares.
Adonis feared for the day in which the beast would return to the land. And so he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might restore to the human if the beast should return. And Enos did his
Doesn't surprise me.
I want to start as your apprentice.
Great. You seem to know the basics already. Harrod thinks you're a good man. Thorben gave you his blessing. I'm not all that pious, but I'm fine with it. Constantino says you can sign up wherever you want for all he cares. And Matteo says you're worth your weight in gold. This means you have the approval of all masters. You can work for me at any time if you want.
I'm in.
You aren't going to regret this. I think we'll be able to work together well.
What are my tasks as an apprentice?
That's easy. Bring me as many pelts as you can get. I'll pay you a better price for them than any of the other traders would give you. Apart from that, you needn't show up here in the shop. I can get along just fine by myself.
And where am I supposed to sleep?
I don't have any room for you here. They're bound to have a bed for you in the hotel at the marketplace.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolf skin, that's good. Ah, even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Show me who.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I'm no better off myself.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That was obvious all along.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Hey, you! Teach me how to pick a lock.
All you need is a lockpick. If you move it carefully left and right in the lock, you can unbolt the mechanism. But if you move it too much or too fast in the wrong direction, it will snap right off. The more adept you become, the fewer lockpicks you are going to need. That's all there is to it, really.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Can you sell me some lockpicks?
If I have any left.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
What do you want?
I wanted to have a look around here.
Then where exactly are you headed?
What interesting things are there to see here?
There's a cat house here and a tavern. The landlord's name is Cardiff. If it's information you want, he'll be the right person to talk to. Do you, need money, by the way?
Are you giving it away?
No, but right across the street here is the house of Lamar, the moneylender. I'm sure he'll give you a few gold pieces. Just go ahead.
Do you work for Lamar?
Smart kid.
Actually, I was on my way to the upper quarter.
Yeah, right. And I was about to board a ship and have it take me to the king for an audience. People like you and me haven't been allowed in the upper quarter since the paladins came.
Are you a citizen of this town?
If you mean do I live here? Yeah. But still they won't let me into the upper quarter. Only the tots can get in there, or the merchants and craftsmen from the lower end of town. The people from the harbor district don't carry much weight in Corinth. There isn't even a regular militia patrol down here.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not long ago, the city guards turned the entire harbor district upside down. They were searching for stolen property. There've been plenty of thefts here lately, especially in the better quarters. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for everything.
You look a little worse for wear. Haven't slept in a long time, have you?
Too long, I should say.
Come on, step closer. With me, you'll find what you're looking for.
You said that you've got what I need. Does that include information?
But of course. What is it you want to know?
Are there any other traders here at the harbor?
If you keep to the left at the quay, you'll find Helvor, my husband. He sells fish. On the other side, there's Brahim, the cartographer.
Do you know anyone from the upper quarter?
If I knew anyone up there, I wouldn't be standing here, my boy.
What interesting things are there to see around the harbor?
Well, if you're looking for some action, you can go down to Cardiff's Inn at the quay. There's always something brewing there. You can hardly miss it. The guy standing by the entrance there will certainly draw your attention to it. Besides that, there's the large ship of the Paladins, the King's stately war galley. That one's really worth seeing. You'll find it if you keep left at the quay and then pass under the high rock face.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
You could say so. It wasn't that long ago. A thief ran by here. He must have stolen a bow in the lower part of the city. Of course, the militia came here way too late, like always. He got away from them, just jumped into the harbor, and he was gone.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Show me your wares.
My opinion. I can't believe that.
Better watch out who you tell one. You have to feel sorry for the poor guys.
But he knew that all along.
Hey, I don't know
Got my
you.
own opinion about that.
What do you want here? Are you headed for the
You don't
tavern?
have to ask me that. Let's wait and see.
Yes, do you mind?
I've heard of it.
You've got no
Where did you
business
pick that
here,
up from?
runt.
Some problems solve themselves. He should have known better.
I see. I'll be forced to tan your hide in order to make any progress.
You already know.
You're welcome to try, runt.
should have known.
Show me what you got.
That was quite obvious.
A fight.
Attaboy!
Finish him. Give it him. Don't stand now. Don't stand now.
Not bad at all. I wouldn't have done that. That's
We
totally
can only
obvious.
wait and see. I'm in enough trouble as it is. I'm not touching that.
We'll see about that.
Get so worked up.
All right, you win. What do you
Can't go on
want?
like this forever.
You know your way about the harbor, don't you?
Sure thing. Why?
Let's wait and see what happens.
What kind of rumors are floating about?
Around here, we don't like people who ask too many questions. Especially
That's
not
right,
if
Going
they're
like this
strangers.
forever.
Why don't I see any militia?
They don't dare come in here. We take care of things ourselves.
How's the shipping traffic?
The only ship that's come here recently is the Paladin ship.
It can't go on like this forever.
It's over there behind the rocky ridge to the southwest.
I'm not touching that.
You already know
Thought as much.
Hey, you!
Do you really think?
What are you doing here?
My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell them. Since you're new here, maybe you could use a map of the city? It's quite affordable and very useful until you know your way around.
Is it true that some townspeople have simply vanished?
So I've heard, but I'm not sure whether it's really true. Just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years? Small wonder that people are getting themselves out of here.
Who said that?
Show me your maps.
Come back again later. I'm sure to have something new for you then.
Better to watch out who you tell one.
I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
You did that all along.
That's not what I heard. That's all just rumors.
I can't take
I
it.
wouldn't have done that.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I don't want to hear that.
That's an open secret.
I can't believe that.
It's really not my problem.
That's not what I heard.
It's not what I heard.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
Where did you pick that up then? You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's all just gossip.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Hey!
That's exactly what I said.
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you will cost 10 gold pieces.
I'll give you no more than 5 for your information.
What? 5 gold pieces? Are you trying to ruin me? Let's make it 7.
No, it doesn't work that way. Let's say 6.
You're a scoundrel, you know that? Well, if you insist, let's say 6 gold pieces for each piece of information.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
I need information. Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craftsman in the lower part of town for that. But if you wield a decent blade, you could go challenge Ulrich. He fights for gold behind the warehouse.
Bad business.
Is there any special work to be had around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special, you say?
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Go talk to NotR then. Maybe he can help you.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Cardiff says you may have a job for me.
Well, well. So you're looking for a special job. Okay. But we play by my rules, understood?
What does that mean?
That means you do what I say and you get 1/3 of the profits. If you don't like it, then there's no job.
As if I didn't.
All right, you're the boss.
Good. Then let me know when you're ready to rake in a heap of gold.
All right, what's your plan?
You know the merchant Baltram, don't you? If not, it's time you talk to him. This Baltram has a messenger who supplies him with goods from Akil's farm. That is, he had a messenger. Until I cut his throat. And now Baltram has to get a new one, and that will be you. Your job is to get hired by Baltram and fetch the delivery from Akil. You bring it to me, and then I'll set it on to an interested customer. He'll fork over a tidy little sum for it. And just don't try selling the stuff yourself. Have you got all that?
That'll only cause more trouble.
How much will the profit be?
I can't say exactly, but I estimate around 400 gold pieces.
Where is Akil's farm?
Leave the city by the east gate. That's directly on the marketplace. If you follow the road to the right, you'll soon come to a few steps cut into the rock. Go up there, and you'll come to Akil's farm.
It's totally obvious.
Well then, I'm all set.
Good. Then get on your way. But if you try to cheat me, you'll soon be every bit as dead as the messenger. Don't forget.
Some problems solve themselves. Watch out for that.
That doesn't amaze me.
So why won't they listen to me?
It's totally obvious.
You should get that from me. Get that from me. Say you didn't know that.
That's not what I heard.
It can't go on like this forever.
Someone's got to do the work.
How strange. It seems to me that I have met you before, traveler. Well, great are the mysteries of time and space. Oh, please forgive my rudeness, son of patience. I have not even greeted you yet. Welcome, friend.
That's not what my
Take a seat on my humble rugs and enjoy a pipe in peace.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Who are you?
My name is Abu Jin ibn Jadir ibn Omar Khalid bin Haji al-Sharidi. I am a seer and a prophet, an astrologer, and a purveyor of tobacco.
That doesn't surprise me.
What kind of tobacco do you offer?
My pipes are filled with spicy, refreshing apple tobacco. Help yourself whenever you want, son of adventure.
Don't tell me that.
Do you have other tobacco as well?
I offer only the very best tobacco. This apple blend is a symphony from my homeland, the Southern Isles. But of course, I'm always open to trying a different sort of tobacco. If somebody should succeed in producing a really good tobacco.
How's that done?
Start with my apple tobacco as a basis.
Not what I heard.
And then try combining it with another ingredient. This is done at an alchemist's bench, provided
Can't keep anything.
you know the essentials of alchemy.
Where can I get apple tobacco?
I shall give you 2 portions. It is up to you, in your wisdom, to do with them whatever you want. If you crave more, then direct your steps toward Zuris, the master of potions. He produces this tobacco, and he sells it too.
Go away. Don't tell me.
Can you make me a prophecy?
My services are yours for a modest fee. Oh, father of generosity.
How much do you want?
For a paltry 25 coins. I shall risk a glance through time for you.
That's terrible.
But remember, the future is always uncertain. All I can do is glimpse some fragments of
Who says
time.
things like that?
Tell me about the future.
All right, seeker of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? Orcs. They are guarding an entry, an old tunnel, a valley of mines,
That's an
men in shining armor, a magician. Your friend is with them. He is waiting for you. Fire!
What I heard.
An attack! A mighty creature. The flames, many
Surprises me.
shall die. What is that? A city.
There's nothing.
Ruins. Quarhodron in Jarkandar. He is summoned.
Completely.
Quarhodron in Jarkandar.
But no,
I'm sorry.
he insisted he knew better.
The vision is over. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted.
better off
The
myself.
security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened.
Ah, customer, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a room.
Ah, you're in the right place then.
One of the paladins told me that I could spend the night here for free.
Yes, yes. Just go up the stairs. We still have 1 or 2 beds free.
Why do the paladins pay for everything?
I don't know what that's all about either. For one thing, I think they want to get all the poor suckers off the streets so they don't make any mischief. And for another, they want to get on the good side of the traveling traders. Now that the farmers are rebelling, we have to rely on the traders for provisions. Besides, I think they want to improve the morale in the city a bit. Lord Andre has even arranged for free beer to be given out at the Gala Square.
Who's staying here at the moment?
Almost all of them are traveling traders from the market.
Aha!
Don't even think about messing with their stuff. I don't want any trouble here.
I have a few questions about the city.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Tell me about the town.
Corinus is one of the wealthiest cities within the kingdom, even if it doesn't look like it at the moment. But since the Orc War started, trade has almost come to a complete standstill. The king has requisitioned the entire merchant fleet for military service, which means that hardly any ships come into the harbor now. So, the supply of goods is very scarce now, and many citizens of the town are very worried. Nobody really knows what the future will bring. There's basically nothing we can do but wait and see what happens. It's not like we can change anything.
Where can I buy something around here?
The market is directly in front of the door. You should be able to find everything there. There are a few more shops and craftsmen on the other side of town. Most of them are near the other city gate. Also, there's a fishmonger in the harbor district. His shop is right at the harbor. He's easy to find.
It's gonna get even worse.
By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby
Damn it, what's up? So you're looking for a job?
Sure. What's it about?
My errand boy hasn't come back, and I'm waiting for a delivery from the farmer Akil.
And how much is it worth to you?
I'll give you 50 gold pieces.
Fine, I'm in.
Okay. Just tell Akil that I sent you. He'll give you a package. Bring it to me.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Cause more trouble.
You don't have to tell me that.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
I used to say that myself.
Whatever it is that brought you here, you had better forget it and hit the road. Hey, you're still here. I'll give you a choice, stranger. Piss off or die.
You guys get out of here now, got it?
Looky here. We got a hero on our hands. A truly stupid hero. Do you know what I think?
Who cares what you think?
I think that the only good hero is a dead hero. So do me a favor. Hurry up and die.
So much for you. Not even any... I think I'll...
Thank Innos. I thought my time had run out. My name is Akil. I've farmed this humble piece of land.
Who were those people?
Those were mercenaries from NotR's farm. Those bastards don't know anything but plunder and murder. I'd been fearing the worst. Well, thank Innos it didn't come to that. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Nothing. Just as long as you got through this all right.
You're an exceptional fella. May Innos guard you on your way.
Have you heard anything about missing citizens?
Don't make me laugh. Heard of them? Some of my own people are missing. Tonak and Telbor used to work on my fields until 3 days ago. And I know exactly that they wouldn't up and leave the farm just like that, and yet they've simply vanished and no one can tell me where they went. If you happen to find out what's become of them, be sure to let me know, will you?
What did the mercenaries want from you?
You don't know that? NotR, the landowner, hired them. They guard his farm and collect the rent for him. And that means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want. And whoever can't pay gets a taste of their steel.
You know your way around this area.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Where can I find NotR's farm?
Just go back down the stone steps and follow the road to the east. At some point, you come to a tavern. From there, you go farther east until you come to the big fields. That's where the mercenaries hang out.
What is that tavern to the east of here?
Ask Randolph. He knows more about it than I do. He's been there a few times.
What is there in the woods behind your farm?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there. Well, they've left my farm alone so far.
Baltram sent me. I'm supposed to pick up a shipment for him here.
So, you're his new messenger. Okay, I've already made up the package.
I've gotta go.
So long. I really wish I could have done more for you.